it started off sounding like an easy question for me to answer, and then it got really big. But I guess the entry thing, I'll be honest and say I've actually been thinking about entry since April 3rd, 2023, when we got assigned to this mission. And one of the first press conferences we were asked, what are we looking forward to? And I said splashdown, and it's kind of humorous, but it's literal as well, that we have to get back. There's so much data that you've seen already, but all the good stuff is coming back with us. There's so many more pictures, so many more stories. And gosh, I haven't even begun to process what we've been through. We've still got 2 more days. And riding a fireball through the atmosphere is profound as well. So I have to answer that question later. I'm not sure, but I can tell you it's a lot. And lifelong memories. I'm going to be thinking about and talking about all of these things for the rest of my life, for sure. Yep.
All right, we'll head over to our phone bridge. Our first question there is from Kelly Malone with Canadian Press. Go ahead.
But launching on April 1st meant the far side wasn't as illuminated as we were hoping. And so, that thing seemed to be a consolation, and it was one of the greatest gifts of that part of the mission.
To Andrea, go ahead.
Hi, Andrea Leinfelder of the Houston Chronicle. I'd like to hear about life inside Orion. Christina, in the fall you said the capsule would feel bigger in microgravity. Does it feel bigger? And at what moments do you find that you're bumping into your crewmates? And what tips will you be given to future crews?
Wow, we have loved living in Orion, and in fact, we've all said that sometimes you can forget where you really are because we're in this small space that just gives us everything we need. But the answer to your question,
traveling at about 34,882 feet per second, heading for its splashdown site off the coast of San Diego, as you just heard from Megan Cruz on the deck of the USS John Murtha. Splashdown once again under those 3 main parachutes is expected at 7:07 and 8 seconds p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time, 2.5 hours before sunset. The actual total distance traveled for Integrity from launch to splashdown is estimated at 694,481 statute miles. Now that includes the first high elliptical Earth orbit following launch, 43,000 miles above the Earth at its apogee, and enabling a 24-hour period of systems checkouts before the flight control team here and the mission management.
Reed, Houston copies, and we were absolutely alien because there's just so much texture in there that we're just not used to seeing. So thanks for sharing that with us.
All right on the southern terminator is just a massive.
We're looking for you.
And yeah, just so you understand what's going on with window 1.
Orion, the moon, and the Earth. Everyone in this picture.